Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 24. To throw is Watson. Incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. Steps away to his left. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Taco Charlton. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Watson. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Rashad Jones. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Here's a run with Ballage. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. And they're able to run it in. It's
dash, got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, man, oh there with the hands. Thought he could guard me, I ruin they plans. I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, 100-yard dash, 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash, 100-yard dash, 100-yard dash.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. The setting in this dome just serves to amplify the excitement of the folks in New Orleans as their Saints burst from the tunnel a moment ago. They're set, and we're set as well as the Saints get ready to do battle with the New York Jets. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
Yellow lady, yellow lady. 11.
Give me that ball.
Hey, easy.
Give me that ball. Give me that ball, defense.
Hey, wahoo.
Breeze now on 1st down. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Breeze, a quick throw out to Thomas. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
Breeze here finding Kamara. A Saints 1st down there on a gain of 11. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense. You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
5-1. 54th Mike.
Breeze looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And King's got it. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 20-yard line. Breeze going to come up here, 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down.
Over. Opposite. Hey, exit.
Throwing on 2nd down. Breeze. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And this will be play number 8 of the opening drive. It's 3rd and short. From the gun, it's Breeze. And he's got it. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Lutz good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Darnold, he's going to find his tight end. That's Chris Herndon. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now a first down carry by Bell. Gets around him. And some strong running. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. On 2nd down now, it's Bell. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And they're going to have a 3rd down. On the counter, here's Bell. And an alley to run. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now after the run by Bell, here's another 1st and 10.
Watch the boot. He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up. Check 15. Check 15.
Red 80.
And they'll try the air now with Darnold. He's going to air that all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Robbie Anderson. 35 yards as they are now on the board here in the first half. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big-time play. And just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well, because if I'm a defense, I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front. But I'm not sure how many can actually keep him in front with that speed.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fielded about a yard deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Try to do better. 11. Come on. Check 24. Check 24.
They begin on the ground with Kamara. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. From the 31, Breeze gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11. Breeze going to come up here, 1st and 10. And he's now 10 of 10 throwing the ball here to start the game.
57 to Mike. 57. 21. Oh, here we go.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Throwing on first down is Breeze. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Breeze going to throw. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. Give him 6 on the play, and it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
Hey, Haywood!
I'm coming after you.
On 3rd and long, it's Breeze. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime preview. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
Writing down your ad-libs.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it.
Check!
57's the mic. Watch 57. Watch the screen. Pass.
Go!
57's the mic. 57's the mic.
Breeze going to go on 4th down. He'll let this go for the... That is caught. Traquan Smith. Touchdown Saints. Traquan Smith. 35 yards, and the Saints have taken the lead. Lutz with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10.
61, matchbox, right.
Darnold on 1st down. Gets this one to Le'Veon Bell. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. Throwing again on 2nd down. Darnold, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Darnold from the gun. He finds his target. It's Crowder. And he goes out right around the 39.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the 1st. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Darnold now to throw. He goes full extension, and he's got it. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half. A 1st down throw, Darnold. He's got Herndon, his tight end. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a 1st? Back to throw, Darnold. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski, and that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
Lutz good on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Jets have got it. A 2nd quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
All right, D, let's go. All right, D. Hatch it. Ready? Turn it up. Kill. Turn it up.
Check 52. Shift, lady. Shift. Here we go.
Fresh off the pick 6, it's Darnold. He gets it to Thomas. The 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Demaryius Thomas in the final seconds of the 1st half, as his guys are back within a single score.
Terrific. Touchdown. I know we've got a game now.
Yeah, I think anytime you go to the 2nd half down just 1 or 2 scores, you feel not where you want to be, but in a pretty good spot.
And I think for most teams, when they go into the half in this situation, it's not a lot of adjusting going on. It's much more, all right, guys, let's just play a little bit better than we did in the 1st half.
Here's Sam Ficken now for the Jet field goal. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ready.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play, that's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
We saw this franchise do this back in the 2009 Super Bowl. The Saints will start the second half with an onside kick. And the Jets have got it. And where have we seen this before from Sean Payton?
That's ambush. We've seen that. What was it, Super Bowl 44?
44.
Right? New Orleans against the Indianapolis Colts. Right after the half, they get it done. I'm so sorry to jump in. I just violated partner and booth etiquette 101.
That's all right. If you come in with an ambush and you come in strong like that, I feel like it's justified.
My apologies, but boy, what a play.
The second half starts with a carry by Bell. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup.
Darnold off the play fake to Bell. On the crossing route, he hits Demaryius Thomas. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Darnold from the red zone now. Oh, he can't hang on. That was a dream chance for any D lineman to possibly get a pick. But instead it falls down incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Darnold. That's caught. It's Thomas. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon. They'll run it with Bell. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll bring up a 2nd and goal. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to find his tight end, Chris Herndon, but now it's 3rd and goal. The crowd here in the Dome making things difficult. 3rd and goal. Here's Bell. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Taking it in from 4 yards out as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
But they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times that's a passing play.
And the kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. Here's Sam Ficken now for the Jet field goal. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line.
Now, that's the kind of return that warms the heart of a special teams coach. He'll be pushing us next time, Brandon, to make sure his guys are introduced in the starting lineups. These guys have such an influence on every game. The unsung heroes, remember, they have their own meetings, their own practice time, heck, their own spot on the bench in order to be ready to play each and every week.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down.
And the Saints first down. First and 10. 27-yard line.
Right there. 54, right
Hey,
there.
Delta.
54, Mike. Bandit. Bandit. Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
Hey, keep it up. Keep it up.
Breeze now on first down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
64.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 19-yard line.
Mike's 5'4", Mike's 5'4".
5'9".
5'4". Hey, let's get this,
Sammy.
To throw again on 2nd down. Breeze. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, You really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Hey, shoot.
Breeze to throw again. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
A gain of 10 brings up third and 1.
X3, 218, chopper. 5, 5-9.
Breeze to throw on third and 1. Cook's got it. Touchdown Saints. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. A good, sustained drive there in this third quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Call that a very strong gain of 24. On first down, it's Darnold. Caught here by Bell. And he's got this down to the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's Jet football, but they trail here as we start the fourth quarter. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Throw complete to Herndon. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A good pickup there of 22. Here's Darnold. Defensively here, under pressure now. Darnold, and he goes down. The sack coming from defensive end Cameron Jordan. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
95-56, 95-56.
Saints take over first and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
You're good, you're good. I'm forward, ready. Hey, Charlie. 57's the mic. Rock 57.
So after the INT, it's Breeze. Blitz coming, and down he goes. C.J. Mosley, the linebacker, making sure his presence is felt. On second down, Kamara. And he will double the space they have to work with as they take it from the 2 to the 4. The Saints on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 14.
Alpha. 57's the mic. 57's the mic. 02.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And Breeze is going to go down in the end zone, a safety. And Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, That does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
He's crashing. He's waiting. Check.
Looking to throw again on second down. Darnold nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Trey Hendrickson just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Defensive end gets in there that time. They were in a 4-3. What's the responsibility, the ends versus the tackles there, Charles?
Well, most of the time when you talk about the ends, they're your pass rushers. They're the guys that you turn loose to try and get to the guy who's going to throw the football. The tackles are usually more of the run-stuffing variety. But the way this game is advanced, you're wanting a little bit of everything out of all of your guys. But let's just go ahead and break it down and make it simple. The guy who's the right defensive end versus a right-handed quarterback, that's the blind side. He's going after the quarterback. He's going to put him on the ground.
So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now it's Darnold. That's complete. It's Bell. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains. On first down, Bell. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Darnold. And Thomas has it. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
In a 2-minute drill, we often talk about taking care of the football, but sometimes it's just a matter of who wants it more. How about him going up top on a 50-50 ball and taking it away for a big play?
First and goal, a touchdown and a 2-point conversion here are musts. Now Bell. And a good display of footwork will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. Give him 2 yards on that one. Second and goal now. They'll try again with Bell. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Le'Veon Bell. In the final minute, as they now sit just a 2-point conversion away from tying this game up in the fourth quarter. Big play coming now for the Jets as they'll set up to go for 2. They'll look to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. Here's Sam Ficken now for the Jet field goal. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6. Breeze is looking to throw. It's caught. Smith. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Joker. Deuce. Hey, easy. Banjo.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? And he got a little aggressive too early.
And he did, wanting that quick takeoff as the ball was snapped, but I think sometimes those big guys on offense, they're pretty cagey too, right? They make those little sudden moves or those little subtle moves that get you to jump.
Now a chance to make that encroachment penalty really hurt. 1st and 5.
Watch a slap. Sammy.
Back to throw, Breeze. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what? He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
To try again after the sack. Breeze out of the backfield. That's complete to Kamara. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46.
Kill. Hey, easy. Motion.
Now Breeze. Airing it out deep for Smith. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Look at the clock. Everyone knows the situation. Probably time here for one final play.
And we know what that play is going to be. It's got to be some sort of Hail Mary, throwing it towards the end zone and hoping someone can catch it or catch it off of a tip. Think back to 2015. Didn't we see Green Bay pull that off?